All right, we are back out in the garden today, and I'm just going to show you really quick how I go about garlic. So garlic is really awesome. It's a great perennial vegetable. Most people plant it in the fall, but it really doesn't matter when you plant it. And in the summer, you can see that all of these stalks here will dry out. And that is totally normal. They're not being underwatered. It's just part of their life cycle. And when this happens, they're ready to harvest in the summer. And what I do is I will pick all of these and then I will go take them out and put them to cure somewhere out of the sunlight to prevent damage on the actual garlic, and somewhere where it's still warm where it'll essentially dehydrate. People call this curing, and sometimes when people use that term, it means changing the starches in a plant by processing it. And I don't believe that's what happens with the garlic. I think it's really just to sort of dehydrate it so it can better be preserved. And you can see that garlic makes these really beautiful flowers. They're actually one of my favorites to make dried bouquets out of. They don't shed at all, but sadly you do get much smaller garlics when you do that. So in the spring, you'll see these little twisty bits on there, and they're called garlic scapes. Let me see if I can find, yeah, I don't really have any examples in the garden, but something will shoot out here and then it will start curling up, and that's how you know it's a garlic scape. It's pretty easy to know once you spot it. If you cut that off, then it will not make the flower. You can also just cut off the flower before it comes out, and that seems to work pretty well. And once you do that, you pick up all your garlic. This is hard neck garlic, so it's easy. You just grab it and pull, it comes right out. And then what I do with it is I put it right here in the stairwell. Again, it gets hot in here, it will dehydrate it, and that lets it cure before I will go and I will braid my garlic. Right here is an example of some dried garlic bouquets I made. You can see they're over a year old, not shedding, even though I'm not going to push it because we have some earwigs right now and they probably are hiding in some of my bouquets. And now, after they are cured, what I do is I will braid them. I'm actually not the greatest at it. I had to find a YouTube video to do this, and I have forgotten since then. So find yourself a video on how to braid garlic, and this is about a year old. You see there's no black spots or anything on them, so I imagine this will last quite a bit longer. And I just cut off the garlics like right here and I eat them. So it is great free decoration. Store your vegetable. It is a great perennial and one of my favorites in the garden.